that's the counterexample to the human exceptionalism. Like at every the structure of the book seems to be like you start out with this idea of, is it in that book where she references Daniel Gilbert, where it's like, in the life of every scientist, they're going to have to write the sentence? Is it in that book?
Oh, well, it was for every, not scientist, but I think psychologist or
Something, but but it's the sentence.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, what makes humans unique or separate?
This is what makes, yeah.
Right. And the book basically is each one of those things. It's nope. It's communication. Nope. Insects do it. Birds do it. Is it this? Nope. Is it tool making? Nope. Crows do it. Chimpanzees do it. Is it this? Nope. Not that either.
Yeah.
And she knocks them all down. It's sort of one at a time, going, yeah, this, because in the beginning of the book, and I think that's an important point, is that the uniqueness, right? Like, in fact, there was one biologist, I think, who ended up in a scandal for falsifying data, as I found out, digging in a little bit more. But his name was Mark Hauser, and I don't know all the details. I have it on the iPad on what exactly happened, but apparently it didn't really, it kind of ruined his reputation, but I don't really think in this particular instance it really undermined his he called it humaniqueness, right?
Yeah.
Like what makes humans unique. But then when I was looking up that term, I encountered an essay on edge.org by someone else who was saying there's one of those scientific ideas that it's time to retire, that this thing that makes humans unique. But so she undermines that. But the other point is that the human exceptionalism was layered on top of the unique, that the things that make human unique also separate us as in a different class of moral consideration. Right. And that's the danger of the human exceptionalism frame, is that it makes us humans worthy of moral consideration, but nothing else.
Right. Yeah. Which is the way that we end up justifying, the factory farming and
clear cutting forests
and all the
overfishing.
Right, because it's like, well, it doesn't matter because only we have a consciousness that's worthy of,
of respect.
Right, because even in, actually, I don't want